Well, good morning, Kentucky, and welcome back. It's now 6:42. If you're like me, then you're always looking for new skincare products to tackle problem areas. Skin Authority products have immediate results. You're going to see that for yourself here in just a little bit. Celeste Hilling is here this morning. Celeste, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Well,
We're excited to be here.
And Stephanie Ashley is going to model some of these products today. So, Stephanie, thank you for coming out as well. Well, Celeste, you have a couple of new products, one to tackle dry skin. I know I was telling you that's a problem for me. Tell us a little bit about this product.
Well, what's really great about both the new products, they integrate something called skin growth factor technology. And what's exciting about that is one of the things that happens, particularly in the wintertime for you guys, because you tend to be in a lot of, controlled air and heat and those kinds of things, it tends to dry the surface moisture. But also the biggest challenge for us as women as we age is that hormonally our skin starts to deplete, which also causes the skin to be dry. So what's great is when you take nourishing proteins that are actually the matrix proteins of the cell that are the things that are depleting as we age, and you replenish those, the skin on its own will create more moisture, and therefore it'll stay much longer, not only in the top layers, but in the layers below that. So you'll find that your skin will be really moisturized, and that's what I love about the Moisture Lift Cream, is it integrates that technology. But we also add things like jojoba oil, which for generations has been a great moisturizer, apricot oil, so some other essential oils that help to add moisture to the surface.
So is that something that you can try out on Stephanie right now?
Yeah, actually what we can do real quickly while we're talking is both integrate in the Moisture Lift Cream and our other new product, which is the Dramatic Eye Lift, because one of the things, I guess we recently did a poll, 78% of the women in the United States say that they believe, and men as well, believe it or not, that the eye area is the area that shows their age the most.
Well, I think that's probably one of the major problems for every woman. They're worried about the under eye area. I know that's a big concern for a lot of women.
Well, and also the interesting thing is while skin is the same across our face, the eye area tends to be more fragile, and therefore, and also it's tougher for things to absorb in this area. And that's a protective mechanism of the skin, but it also is more challenging when you're using skincare. Right. So one of the things that we do is really use a different type of dispensing technology for the Dramatic Eye Lift so that it creates sort of a web that allows the moisture, and more importantly, in this we put evening primrose along with vitamin K, which is really great around the eye area and gives it more of an opportunity to absorb in. And so what we're going to do is just massage in the products into the area where she has the most concern. And I'm only going to do half of her face because this will give you an opportunity to sort of see the change. What I like about this particular eye product is you can use it all around the eye area. A lot of products you don't want to use on the upper lid because it'll sting or something like that. So it's great that we don't have to do that. And then the others, we'll use the moisturizing lift cream in the other part of her face, and that's going to allow us to be able to massage into this area.
Yeah, I'm already seeing a difference.
Yeah, it just starts to pop out a little bit more. And so what you want to do is just focus on those lines that you tend to have the most issues with.
You're very good at this modeling.
I know.
Very serious face. We're running out of time here, but if you live in Lexington, you can purchase Skin Authority products at B Medi Spa. You can also buy them online, skinauthority.com. And once again, thank you both for being on the show. I wish we had more time to look at all the products.
There we go. That's great.
But yes, you can. If you take another look at Stephanie, you can tell a difference.
That's great.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Celeste.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
Well, you're welcome. When we come back, we're going to take a look at a little bit cooler forecast today. Mary has that forecast up next. Stay with us.